Hey guys, TB Boxer 51 Trader here, David back at it. So I'm calling right in here. I'm calling. You guys are getting the live thing unedited. I'm not sounding as intellectual and I'm tired. I think I've done 10 videos already. I'm just grinding these out. But anyways, enough of the sob story. So here in this video, I just wanted to go over the concept that I have spoken about in another video. Mainly, I just wanted to cover the topic of getting lucky and why it is the worst thing that can happen to trading for you. Now, this wasn't necessarily just about getting lucky. This is partially a reason for this specific trade, which again I have covered to you in previous video, which I took on November 1st in the year 2022. It's the year 2024 now in the month of March, and basically, I wanted to cover why if you don't have a saw, either if you there, I would say there is one that's worse than the other. This isn't the worst one, but it's the second worst. And that is if you get lucky and you don't have a solid foundation already because you don't have enough experience and understanding of the market, that basically means um how it is a problem for you, because if you don't have that solid foundation to get lucky, what's gonna happen is you're gonna think, oh, okay, this might be easier than I thought, so it's not that big of a problem. But it's not as bad as the next one, which is if you completely go against your strategy that is decent and you say, oh, okay, that's easy. I don't have to go against my strategy as much. I can do things that are against the rules, bend the rules, uh, not go in alignment with my plan because look, I won this time, so it'll probably happen again. And people get that fallacy in their head. Now, the reason that one is worse than the other one is because if it's just due to the fact you don't have a strategy yet and you're still learning about the market, that just comes with the territory, and you have to, you have to be able to, you know, go through that period of time when you're first starting out to figure out what works, how you're supposed to do it, and that's just like a growing process. That's okay, but it's still bad because uh honestly it's a learning lesson, but it's still bad because you don't want to get the mindset of thinking that this stuff is going to be easy and it's just going to come to you. That's mainly the main problem that comes with it, and I had that in a sense. It was on the spectrum of believing it. I never thought it was going to be easy, but after this November 1st trade, I was thinking to myself, okay, maybe it's not as bad as I would think it would be. And the reason the other one is worse is because if you completely go against your strategy and you get a big winner, you're going to try to repeat that again. And then when it doesn't work out the first time, you might try it again and again and again until you blow up your account, which I personally have never done because uh, throughout the process, I always was instilled to make sure to have defense and only trade within your limits. Because again, at first when I started, I only trade one contract because I was trying to be smart with it, which is good. And you should start off that way as well, but not everybody is like that. There are a lot of people that are dummies and they'll just, try to hit for the fences every time and just blow their accounts just because of emotional thinking and not trying to control your emotions and do what's in alignment with your plan. So let's go over this example right here. November 1st, I took two trades. I had a small loser and then a decent sized winner for one contract. I remember it was just a candle that blew up in the direction, and I was able to get the profits real quick. Uh, yeah, as you see, I was only in the trade for 14 minutes, and in this one, I was only in the trade for less than about 3 minutes. So 3.5 minutes, really. So yeah, but then look what happens afterwards. Look what happens afterwards. So I try to repeat the process because again, I don't have a solid foundation yet. This is my first day of trading. So I'm just going off of what I'm taught and I'm just learning as I go because it's a growing process. But look at how I thought this was going to be good and work well, and I was going to be able to repeat this consistently, not even have to take that many trades in a day. And then look what happens the rest of the week. I In previous videos you see it in other ones, but just look at this. Look at that. The over trading that happened within that time span was extremely insane. I will get losers. Look at that loser right there. Look at that loser. Look at that winner. That one was a winner. That was a loser. That was a winner. That was a loser. That was a winner. You see, like it's just completely impulsive and no strategy behind it, and I'm suffering because of it. So, in order for you to make sure that you don't make dummy mistakes, again, you're going to have to go through a process like this similarly, and you're going to figure it out. But in terms of making sure that you don't blow up your account, no matter what, even if you don't have a strategy in place, which is what kept me from my blowing up my account, make sure you just at least do this while you're going through the growing process. One, make sure you have the mindset of capital defense. And two, make sure that you only start off trading one contract. I was going to say two or three, but don't do two or three, please. Do not, I repeat, do not do two or three contracts. That is unacceptable when you're first starting out, okay? Second, make sure that you uh, just have the mindset that you're going to learn how to be pickier with your trades and don't overtrade. Just start off with that mindset, and that'll make sure you don't, at the very worst, blow up your account, and you can figure out what works best for you. And the reason, and second, to make sure that you don't do the, I want to say unforgivable because people make that mistake, but just don't do it on a consistent basis, which it will become unforgivable after blowing up your account, which is going against your plan after you have a solid strategy just because you got lucky with one trade. Continuously have the mindset that it's about the process over the profits, and don't get attached to any big significant winners. No outcome, every outcome is unique and has no relationship to the previous outcome. So even if you got lucky on that day, that doesn't mean you're going to get lucky the next day. And also make sure that you have the mindset that um you should never be attached to any profits, and you should be grateful with a any trade regardless of the outcome, win, lose, or break even, if you stuck to the plan and you kept it strategic in that way. And if you follow those things, it'll keep you from doing dummy mistakes, which is blowing up your account from trying to go against the plan. That will keep your account safe, and that will help you continue to progress as a trader. So just keep those things in mind, and you're going to progress and get well with your trading. Besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care and peace.